Huda, honestly, you guys are probably going to hate me for this, but I've been trying to give that girl the benefit of the doubt. I know, call me hypocritical, call me anything in the book. I know. I feel like I tend to try to see the good in people, like try to understand the reason for their reactions. And in as much as I don't agree with the way Huda is handling things in that villa right now, and she's really pissing me off and I'm losing my patience, and honestly I don't think if she does anything moving forward from this moment in the next episode that I would support her. Like, I feel like I have stretched my support with this girl and I have given her so many chances to like redeem herself, and if she does crash out again in the next episode, I'm done, because she's stressing me out too. I have to be defending and trying to understand her every time, and I'm getting tired. Jeremiah, I feel like he's equally responsible. They are both toxic people. It's not just Huda. So I think that's also why I'm a bit sensitive about her. I think that's why I'm a bit more sensitive about her, because I feel like Jeremiah is getting off the hook too easily. Like, this guy did love bomb her, was acting weird sometimes and letting the guys get in his head. Granted, they didn't have the best relationship and they did jump into things quickly, but I just feel like he didn't handle things well, and it seems like Huda is that kind of person that gets in her feelings very well and all that, and has a hard time letting go of situations, and she tends to hold a grudge and all that, and it's just a recipe for disaster because they are both opposite like personalities. But I just feel like as much as people are putting Huda under the fire and everything, they should also put Jeremiah under the fire, because at the end of the day, two people are the reason why we have gotten to the point that we are. I'm just hoping that now that they are not a couple anymore, please let's have some sanity in that house. I am tired of the constant Huda Jeremiah drama. Let's move on, people. Next, Chelley and Ace. Chelley, Ace, and Austin. Chelley, honestly, I want to believe that now that they are in a couple, her and Ace, that things will begin to move smoothly for them. Trust and believe if Ace tries anything sneaky again and, doesn't like that and drops our girl again, I would actually be so pissed off, because right now I'm like, okay, they are now in a couple. I want to believe that he will stop moving mad. And if he does begin to move mad, I would hope that Chelley does stand up and, because I just feel like he's been playing in her face lately, but like, now is an opportunity for him to really show, himself and be there for her, like show out in the relationship, be consistent, and really show her that she is his number one, and vice versa. We obviously know that Ace is Chelley's number one, but I just hope that he does not play in her face again, and if another bombshell comes, he doesn't hop the fence, he doesn't jump the fence, he doesn't do anything sneaky anymore. So I'm trying to stay hopeful regarding those two. Austin, honestly, I'm happy that Austin finally has moved on as well, because no one can convince me that Chelley actually liked that guy. I'm sorry. She did not like him. He liked her clearly, but like, she did not like him, and I think she was just holding on to him as like a what's the word, safe pick. Like, if things don't work out with Ace and there is no bombshell at that moment that she clicks with, he is like the option that she would have fallen to, if things didn't work out with any other person. I just feel like he was a safe option? Like, how do you say that thing? I think he was the safe option. But I'm happy that Austin and Amaya have cracked on now and they're in a relationship as well. I really think that they make a cute couple and they have similar personalities, so I really think that they will get on really nicely. Hannah and Pepperoni and what's his name? The one that was eliminated, Charlie. I don't understand why my girl was giving us theatrics the day Charlie left, when we were locking lips literally with Pepperoni like within 24 hours of him being in that villa. So girl, please calm down. But it does seem like I just think Hannah has the personality of someone that just can't get along with anyone. Like, she's stress-free, she's very easy to connect with, and it seems like the guys that she has connected with have picked that energy from her, and I honestly believe that she will never have a problem with like finding a connection in that villa, because she just seems to have such a genuine personality and easygoing personality. But I do hope that things with her and Pepe work. What's this guy's name? Nick and what's her name? Sierra, I think that's her name. They're cute, but I just feel like they kind of lack substance. I feel like we've only seen them have like surface conversations talking about hippopotamuses and safaris and all that. I've not really seen them connect, like have deep conversations, talk about their feelings deep. They're always locking lips as well, or talking about some stupid conversations. But I would love to see more depth with that relationship. I do think that they have similar personalities, but I just feel like it still feels very surface level, and still feels like if any bombshell again that attracts Nick comes in, again he's going to hop, because my boy has been hopping since he got into this villa. I just don't see any like strong, like deep connection between him and Sierra. However, I do think that they have similar personalities, so I'll see how that goes as well. Andrea, Jared, is that his name? The bombshell that just got eliminated, is it Jalen? I think it's Jalen, sorry. Olandria, Jalen, and Taylor triangle. That shit shouldn't even be a triangle. It should just be a dot, because I don't even think she really likes any of those two guys. I just think that Olandria's guy really has not entered that what's it called, island has not entered the island at all, since the beginning. And I'm still hoping that somebody comes in there and sweeps her off her feet, because I just feel like all the guys that have given her attention so far have not really been genuine, and she hasn't really clicked with them. And yeah, Jalen for me just was looking at her like she was a piece of meat, and I didn't really like that. And what's the other guy's name? Taylor. I just feel like he's not putting much of an effort as well. He's too comfortable in his relationship with her, because obviously he knows that she's not going anywhere and all that. He obviously knew that she wasn't going to go anywhere, but it seems like when Jalen came in, that kind of like threatened him a bit, and he started to kind of do things to win her back. But I just feel like even the Jalen, the things that he was doing, to be honest, were not anything too crazy that I would be like, oh, stand up for him and all that. I didn't really get a connection between him and Olandria, if I'm being honest. And I still just haven't seen that connection with Olandria and anyone in that villa. People keep trying to ship Nick and Olandria. Honestly, I don't want them to be together. I just feel like Nick is a bit sneaky, and honestly, Olandria could do a lot better. And I'm just hoping that someone really amazing comes in for her, because she does seem like a genuine girl and all that. Is there anyone else I'm missing? Yeah, Jalen left. I wasn't too sad, because again, he hasn't really spent much time in the villa. But I think the only person I haven't spoken about is the new girl that is with Jeremiah now, Iris. I don't really have any problem with Iris. She just seems really chill, and it's just unfortunate that she's in between this whole mess with Huda and Jeremiah. I don't know if I see her and Jeremiah connecting though, like in their relationship, but again, I don't really know. Maybe we'll have to see about that. But she does seem like a genuine girl, and I was honestly shocked that she even stood with Huda in this last episode of yesterday. I was actually shocked. And I don't really understand why she did, because she had every reason to be on Jalen's side. And then after Jalen got eliminated, it's like you're crying, like, girl, you had the opportunity to save the person that you actually liked, and you chose not to. You chose to, I guess, be a girl's girl. I just feel like it didn't make sense to me why she stood for. It just didn't make sense to me why she stood for Huda, but I guess she was trying to be a girl's girl, whatever. Ace standing for Huda, I guess from what I was reading and from my understanding, it seems like he did that mainly because he wanted Taylor to not have competition. He wanted to like send Taylor's competition home, which was Jalen. So I guess that makes sense. But Iris's reason for standing with Huda, I don't really get it, because she had every right to stand with Jalen, and unless maybe production had some sort of influence regarding her decision, it just didn't make sense to me. And if production is getting this involved, I would hope that production is not getting this much involved in this show, because that would actually be so annoying. Like, I know that these things, a little bit are kind of like controlled by production, but if it just kind of feels like this season is kind of obvious that people are pulling the strings, and I don't really like that. Like, it's called reality show for a reason, and I understand that it's just a certain percentage of things that we see that are the reality, or like the perceptions that they want us to see regarding the contestants or whatever. But I just feel like they should not make their strings this obvious in the show. I just want it to be more organic, and it just feels like someone higher up is pulling the strings sometimes. Because they just did like a elimination slash recoupling like two or three episodes ago, and then they now did this decoupling or whatever thing like an episode after. It just didn't make sense to me. It's almost like they're trying to like string the show to a certain direction and all that, and I don't really like that, because as someone that has watched a lot of reality shows, I know when production is being heavily involved in like a reality show, and it just is giving that right now, and I don't really like that. Well, I think that's all I have to say. Yeah, there wasn't any episode today. I actually forgot. I literally tuned in at 9 and I remembered, oh shoot, there actually isn't any episode today. I think it's good. I think I need the what's it called, mental break, because the show was honestly stressing me. I feel like I was becoming too invested and trying to check online everywhere to see what everyone's thoughts are, and it's just been very exhausting also defending Huda. Like, yeah, it's just been a lot, and I'm happy that there was actually no episode today. So yeah, but I'm hoping to see what tomorrow has in store for us. I hope Huda behaves like I said. That's pretty much all I have to say for this recap. But let me know if you guys enjoyed this mini story recap, and if you want me to be doing this more on a daily basis with Love Island USA,